Hi Aquarius, this is your forecast for the month of June 2017. This is a general reading for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, or Aquarius Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. You can watch your reading in 3 different ways: the full extended monthly, or for just the energy influence, watch the brief. Or if you prefer, watch the weekly for the upcoming week. Weeklies also make it easy for you to review information you may have forgotten in the full reading. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, and I invite you to follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. Please also check out my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/on-demand/findinglove for monthly love readings. Now, the underlying energy is this Page of Cups. This is water energy. This could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or just water energy. Now, events may center around a young person, but if not, this is about an offer of some sort. Now, maybe somebody's being helpful. Maybe, there's creativity involved. Maybe this is about something artistic, creative, educational. There could be some training involved. Maybe somebody's trying to learn something or study something, particularly in connection to emotional issues. This is going to be a month where you're going to get some emotional news of sorts. Some of you may be focused on the service industry and offering your services to others. There could be things connected to nonprofits or public relations or human resources. So you may be very focused on coming up with a new idea or some new project that you're working on, or again, your services. This is also going to be a social month where there's going to be invitations to various events, maybe marriages, engagements, birth, parties, whatever the case. Situations where you can connect to others emotionally. Your thoughts and feelings about emotions or love is going to be important. You're going to be getting emotional messages. Some of you, maybe you're coming in contact with a friend. So you're going to find out that your feelings are going to be changing about someone. And remember, you are going to be re-evaluating something and determining whether what you were putting in is what you were getting out. So for some of you, you may feel like a friendship is evolving. It's developing into something more solid. Or maybe you're with somebody and you're making some decisions and you're thinking that, maybe there was some issues that kept you apart, or there were some problems, but you're coming to this point where you're seeing the truth of how much you care about this person, and you're falling in love all over again in spite of whatever has happened before. For some of you, you just want to get out there and mingle, but for some of you, again, that re-evaluation to determine whether, what you're doing is correct. You may feel like you don't want to go any further with this. Whatever it is, something has been traveling a particular course for quite a while of time. This is the month where it's going to change direction and go, in a whole new phase, whether that's positive or negative. So you're going to be able to reevaluate a situation with more honesty. If you were confused before, wondering if something was a fantasy, right? This is going to be a month where you're going to have the chance to get real, to be less idealistic and become more practical. And again, really decide if something is meant for you as part of your destiny. Now, this may involve giving and receiving love, or simply, having the courage to love yourself, to stand up for yourself, to say something is not appropriate for you. It could be that there's, in the negative, there are issues of heartache, jealousy, selfishness, some type of deception, something threatening. And so you're going to have to think carefully, and sort through your feelings. Now, this is going to connect to your partnerships, your attachments to things, to situations, perhaps even to possessions, and whether they are worth what you think they are. And your decisions are going to be motivated by your sense of security, how well you belong, how much you're connecting, how secure you feel. And it's going to focus on, the strength of some type of decision, some connection, centering around some kind of promise or perhaps an invitation to something. Now, there's the possibility that you're going to self-sabotage, that you have the energy to move forward, but you're faced with some doubts. And so you convince yourself that, no, you can't do it. You talk yourself out of it. Or for others of you're in forward motion, but you're on shaky ground. So you're making progress, but just how long is this progress going to last? For some of you, maybe this is about some invitation. Maybe you want to travel, and yet there's some other issues taking place that causes some type of guilt where you're conflicted about whether you should go out there and do what you want or maybe meet your responsibilities. For some of you, you want greater understanding from someone, and yet you feel as if you're not being supported. You feel isolated. Maybe you feel even rejected.